What's up, guys? Welcome back again to another crazy video. It's your boy Adamslink, and this my able guy Free was deep. So we are here to have a little section of our discussion that we usually have. Meanwhile, guys, we have a bunch of things to talk about. Like there are so many, so I don't even know where to start from. But I think I will just take it slow and steady. So first of all, let us discuss because okay, let me just give a highlight of what we will be discussing. Yemi Alade and Bono Boy. Yemi Alade shading Bono Boy, and they're also going to be discussing this lockdown, 14 new days. I don't know how we're going to survive it. And of course, we're going to be discussing also about this Nigeria's. Yes, happened in Lagos and also we're in Abuja, right?
in Abuja,
People, Nigerians, both old, young, women, children, uh,
attacking
attacking vehicles
that
carrying foodstuff,
foodstuffs.
moving vehicles carrying foodstuff on the highway. And of course, we're going to be looking at this police extortion as well. So, I want my guy to introduce himself so that you guys will also know him for new people who are coming here.
I am Free Deep. Just try and then go to Free Deep on um, uh, any of the social media platform at all, Free Deep, and on YouTube, Free Deep Media. Just subscribe to my YouTube channel, and then you get to see some kind of dope topics.
Okay, Free West Deep, honestly, how are we going to survive these 14 days? Have you ever talked about it? This new, like, it just started yesterday, I'll be on Monday.
Mm.
Today's Wednesday.
Today is Wednesday.
I'm losing count of the days now.
Yes,
I don't even know if today Wednesday or Tuesday. But how are we going to survive it?
man. The thing is a bit challenging because when you didn't prepare for something and
Hmm.
then they just okay, everybody was like, okay, just 2 weeks, okay, with 2 weeks, okay, we can just sacrifice 2 weeks. After the 2 weeks, now they said another additional 2 weeks or so.
Hmm.
So we're not, that means we didn't prepare for straight 4 weeks.
Okay.
Now they are subjecting us to 4 weeks.
But are you sure after 2 weeks they're not going to
That is
extend it?
another challenge. They may extend it because of the rising case.
From 100%, how many percent do you think, yeah, they're going to extend it? Like, how sure are you?
Sure, 70% sure.
I mean, I'm like 80, 90% sure that they're going to extend it. Because if you check the numbers that we are having, everyday cases, hey, you see, we are not going down. We are going up every day. So how is it possible that there will not be lockdown in Abuja, Lagos, and some other states? Why some other states are gradually increasing? In time will come, the whole Nigeria will be in lockdown, but we are not praying for that. And meanwhile, guys, because of the lockdown, this new 40 days, you can see people laying vehicles on the road, carrying foodstuff, attacking them. I saw like the video we are showing right now, both old, young, children, women, elderly, boys, agberos, all of them joining together, attacking vehicles carrying bread in Lagos, and in Buja, a vehicle carrying bag
Bag
of
of
rice.
rice. So that is it because a lot of people are really hungry. In Nigeria, most of the population they live by the day. That is, there are people that depends on their daily
When you say
activities.
a lot of people are hungry, it's not like that with the federal government. Like Mohammed came out and said Nigerians are not hungry.
That is, sometimes when they read out their statistics, sometimes I wonder are they talking about what is on ground or they are talking about what they decided to write? Because when you go out there, you will see that a lot of people in Lagos, somebody wanted to supply bread to maybe a retailer, and then they just attacked the boss. You
The
understand?
time will
So that will
come.
show you that hunger in the land. You understand? A
So
time will come where somebody will just hold you in the streets. He say,
yeah,
if you
give
don't give
me.
me food, I will not leave you. You understand? A time will come where somebody will kidnap somebody and
I'm
say, if
good.
you don't bring bag of
Food.
rice,
That means no money because
you understand?
there's money and what other time you going to use the money to
Use the
buy?
money to buy.
You understand? Because there's no food.
No food.
Oh well, I pray that all those guys did not come to this war, especially to this country at all. But the space of which we are going to, I've never seen before citizen attacking a moving trailer, a moving vehicle, lorry carrying bag of rice.
Bag
Like
of
they
rice.
don't care if the thing jammed them or not.
Jam. If they die, they don't care. When
I've
somebody
never
is
seen that kind
hungry,
of thing before.
hunger is bad.
I I can understand maybe if the moving trailer or lorry had an accident and people come
Welcome
rushing.
to
But this one, no, it's moving on its own
moving on.
and people are
That is to
watching.
show you because the thing was progressive at the time. It was maybe cars that fell on
Yeah,
so they will come and scoop and do different things. But right now, the car that is carrying food, when they know that okay, this car has food, they will attack the car. A time will come, yeah, it's not, when they know that you have food at home,
they'll just come
they
there
will
and
just
just
come to
well,
your
you,
house. That is
the,
it. So the thing is progressive. Instead of the government now to find like they will come and say they've like EU came and said we've given Nigeria
50 euro, 50 million
50
euro.
million euro, which is 21 billion naira. But did you see it translate to what we are seeing now?
They keep feeding the elephant, the cow.
Mm.
I don't understand what these people are doing. Well, they are just giving. It's not saying they won't give, but I don't want to talk about that. Then let's talk about this extortion before we go to Yemi Alade and some other issues. About a few days ago, there were videos of a man, those police, a policeman, recorded collecting 40,000 naira from somebody that he sees the car. And they said the person said he's going to the market to get food stuff. Why yesterday on Instablog, there's also a video of a police officer, just few days interval, and that former guy that collected 40,000 naira was arrested.
Mm.
It's all over the net.
All over the social media.
Then, exactly a few days later,
Another one
just
was
yesterday, another
arrested
one was caught on camera again,
doing the same thing.
doing the same thing, collecting several thousand naira. He initially billed the guy of 20,000 naira, and this guy was going to the hospital, show proof and everything.
Mm.
Going to the hospital, collected the guy. He wanted to collect the guy 20,000 naira, but the guy begged and gave him
7,000.
7,000 naira. I am a victim of police extortion. I've once transferred money to the police
Mhm.
using
Your
ATM.
phone.
I even called my brother to help me transfer money. I don't even have money. I called my brother to help me transfer money to the our account. I'm victim. Everybody knows or about all this. Is it that those police have crossed their mind that they must do extortion? He said that they will do extortion or they will die.
What I believe about it is that there are different factors. One, what are you paying the police? You understand? What is their take home?
But I'm not sure that is their problem. Oh.
No,
Police
you,
problem is
you know
more
why?
than
You know
that.
why? Because the ones better in rank in police, they don't get involved in these things.
The one better in rank in police
They get involved in better
eh,
deals.
have their own type of
Yes.
extortion.
So that is to show you that because I met a police officer, I gave a police officer maybe I gave him 1,000 naira. If you see what the police officer did, all those kind of things. The police officer told me that every month they pay him about 39,000 naira monthly. And this police officer has a family of 3 kids and a wife and is earning 39,000 naira.
But let us not talk about that because I don't want to go to their
Mm.
salary structure. Okay, because if you are talking about that, you are telling me that you are directly telling me that their extortion is right
No. I'm
because
not
of
saying it's right.
their salary,
No,
their low
I'm not
salary.
saying it's right. There's something I read about a report. They say they call it situational drift. It's not most of them. They is in their system that they want to extort, but in some cases, situational drift is that some cases will push you to doing some things that you will not ordinarily do on your own. You understand? Like people going for ballot box and all those things. You understand? So it's a situation. Imagine somebody graduate from school, got a job as a police officer, only for them to instead of them to start with him as an ASP, they start he start as a recruit, and meanwhile he's a graduate. You understand? So what kind of psychology are you giving to the person? So I think they need a total reform of the police.
See, I don't believe in your own the way you are analyzing it. Honestly, like there's something that we always say, if you don't like the job, leave the job. It's not by
So they
force.
will live to where?
Leave the job is not by
It's not
force.
like other countries
So
where you
are you
leave
not
a
telling me
job
that
and
means
get
you
a
are
job.
telling me that their extortion is right?
It's not right.
Then
The
what are
extortion
you telling me?
is see.
How can you tell me it's not right? You are telling me about situational
Okay,
drift,
okay. Let me tell
and
you
you are telling
something.
me it's not right as well.
See,
I don't
situational
understand.
drift.
You are in both sides.
No, situational drift is that the government itself have not played their role to say police stop extorting. You know why? I met a police officer. He said when they give them car, they give you a police van. Eh? The head office does not maintain the car for you. You understand? That is why you go to police station and they will tell you that to fuel their car before they go and arrest somebody. You understand what I'm saying? So why would police structure itself like that? So another thing you need to understand is that those people extorting money from this, most of them they remit to the higher authorities.
I know quite all right. They are all extorting, all from bigger
Yes,
to up, from all of them. They are all extorting. It's just
that
that
is
I
it.
few people like the job. I believe that, for example, when you bring out police recruitment, 90% of 90 something percent of those people that are being recruited are people who have the mindset of making it big in the police. It's not possible to make it big in police
Okay.
around the world, not only in Nigeria. It's not possible to become a millionaire in police. But because of that mindset, they will do extra things to make sure they say become billionaire. That's why I see that most of Nigeria recruit, the people who are where we are being recruited are purely criminal. They have criminal mindset right from
Yes.
the time. They don't like police work.
That is why they need to overhaul the police.
They don't
Police,
like
everything about police need to be reformed.
they don't like police work at all. Their mindset is because, oh, no job, let me just manage
Is
so I
the
think I eat
you
money.
know in recruitment the worst people in the society
And
is what they
and
recruit in police.
and
So
and one thing is that those two guys that have caught this recently are older men with grown-up children. How
children,
will their children look at their father?
that is the
So how can somebody bargain 20,000 naira or 40,000 naira or 7,000 naira, bargain it with his job,
at the expense of your job
at the
and
expense of the job? One thing is that I hope that the extorting he has been doing, I hope he has been saving money from
they,
extorting
they don't save.
that he gonna
You
that's
can't
gonna
steal money from somebody and save it.
because this guy just lost his job. And with this picture in this face, if somebody want to deal with him, maybe look for another job, and he say, you people want to employ this criminal,
Mm.
and they won't employ him anymore.
No employ him.
He's
And
become
he's a
useless to
trained
society.
police officer. And when he goes into robbery now, he knows how to use the gun better.
But at the same time, one day, every day for the thief, one day for the owner,
So no,
and they will catch
no,
him.
I'm not like supporting anybody. I'm talking about the society itself. We need to change everything about the society. Imagine a lot of people working as civil servants now. Most of them are not happy at their job. When you meet them, they are not happy. It was recently they increased their money to 25,000 naira minimum wage. You
Well,
understand?
well,
So
well, well,
what
well,
kind
well.
of life are we
Let
living?
us forget about that freeways deep. Let's talk about this Yemi Alade. Yemi Alade made a very shocking remark. I don't know if she was directly talking to Bono Boy or not, but the remark, let me just say what she said. She wrote it on her. She posted a picture on Instagram, then capture it. The capture was written like "Giant of Africa with mouth, audio giant."
Andrew Giant,
And quickly fans came out were like, "Oh, this girl is referring to Bono Boy because
Burna
Bono
Boy
Boy is the only African giant
is the
who
African
said is the
giant.
African giant." And first, let me allow you to react to it.
Uh,
Is it that somebody cannot just make a remark?
No, what I suspect is the timing because this post came immediately after Brimo said something related to that. You understand
Mm.
about Davido, about Wizkid and Burna Boy. You understand, and she is now saying something like that. So that will pass another kind of message. That is why somebody needs to be careful when you are posting. You understand? Sometimes you evaluate to say this is not the time for me to post this kind of thing. You understand? You put it down. So she has posted something now. A lot of people are interpreting it to mean different things. And maybe what I believe that she posted is that um, she was actually responding to what the issue that is trending in Nigeria.
Mm.
when they say they have shared money and did not share. She was actually referring to that in response to all this kind of
Yes,
thing.
Africa giant
African
from
giant for mouth, compared to other countries like Chad going to fight this. You
some
understand? All
people
this
just interpret it saying that it's talking about musically,
musically.
which that is not
You
musically.
understand?
Like,
So that is the misinterpretation now. So the misinterpretation, we all know that the only thing that will solve it is when she is able to reach out to Burna Boy to say, Burna Boy, I'm not saying
no, I
this.
don't think she need to reach out to
uh
anybody. She made that
Because me,
statement the
me,
last
I,
time.
I I know that Burna Boy is somebody who talks loud, and I don't really like.
But let us check it. If you want to ever classify Burna Boy, Wizkid, Brimo, to Yemi Alade, being Africa, whatever, they are not in the same category. Female music is way different from male music.
Music.
They are not in the same category. Even in the awards, you see there is a little bit separate.
Mm.
They will separate them a little. So I don't even see why some group of fans will just come out and say, okay, the girl is referring to Burna Boy. So well, for me, I don't think she doesn't need to reach out to anybody.
No, she does not need to reach out to anybody. But what I'm saying is that Burna Boy will actually respond. Burna Boy now, all those kind of. Instead of Burna Boy to understand the context of this particular thing, it will just be talking different thing. So that is one thing with Burna Boy. But what I will advise, if I were to be our own advisor, what I will advise her is never to take it down, not to take
but
it
now
down, leave it.
she has taken it down.
Uh,
But the thing is that Burna Boy is not Africa giant.
it's not Africa giant to me. It's
It's
not.
not. So it's not as if anybody comes out today to say, "Ah, Burna Boy," I will totally agree with that person. You have just 2 years of success. This market is third year.
And some people have been there 20
Yeah,
years.
some people have been there years.
Wizkid has been there.
They have
I mean,
they
10
do
years.
has been there since. And
Then they've not said they are.
that's even run town said you run town music. The other people have been there.
Mm,
But still, guys, I'm gonna leave you. I think this is where we're gonna end this video because we don't want to waste much of your data. So his free was the consider subscribing to his channel. Make sure you check him out. It's really dope. And I want to thank you for coming here as usual to discuss with me. So have a wonderful day, guys.